off the grand champ. Yeah, what, black? Don't nothing move less. Dogs say so. Cats clueless about the way it go. Off the chain I got at least 3 kills. Even though my last album only did 3 mil, I still give them chills, cause they feel, dog. I can't help what it is. It's real, dog. You must have thought that it was a joke or something. Now you done f***ed around and got your man choked for frontin'. Now hold up, player, cause I don't play those games. And don't ask me, cause I don't say no names. See what I know I'm taking to the fucking grave. So keep knocking, cause you ain't getting the fucking thing. Come on! God damn! Hey yo! God damn! Hey yo! God damn! Hey yo! God damn! Hey yo! Who we be was off the last joint. But now it's who we see and we forget the last joint. Cats ain't never walk like X. Even before Coochie rapper talk like sex. I've been around since at least 83. So ain't no sense in you motherfuckers hating me. Cause I'm gon' be here when you cats is gone. Another cats is on. Another batch is born. Don't give a about none of y'all. Each and every one of y'all. Cause I done it all. Been where you at. Been where you going. Then brought it back. I tried to tell you about it, but you wouldn't listen. Now I'm gonna take it to the hood, cause the hood don't listen. I wish you would've listened, cause then you would've known that it's only right to give a dog a bone. God damn, you too. Hey yo, God damn, you too. Hey yo, God damn, you too. Hey yo, God damn, you too. Oh man, there are some things I can't stand. When the nigga holler, wanna shake my left hand. When the follow cause he acting like my man. Might as well swallow cause he acting like a fan. And I got wolves like you do, man. I got pull to pull through, you stand. Don't they know how we do it to the streets with our hearts to the people? Got to give a little to get something back. And what you usually give to you ain't nothing black. But when you don't give, then it won't last. It'll disappear like with a nigga that smoke fast. You'll get broke fast. That's the Lord's will. Hold up, I think somebody's at the door. Chill, you sit right there. I'ma answer that. Cause when I finish, but ain't nobody answer back. Yo, God, you too. Hey 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 yo, God, you too.
Heads up! Heads up! Here's another one, and another one. Yeet, yeet. Why you all in my ear? Talking a whole bunch of shit that I ain't trying to hear. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Yeet, yeet. I ain't playing around. Make one false move, I take you down. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. So come on, don't get swung on. It's the knick-knack, paddywhack, still riding Cadillacs. Family off the street, made my homies put the baggies back. Still stacking plaques, still action-packed. And dope, I keep it flipping like acrobats. That's why I pack a Mac, that'll crack a back. Cause on my waist is more heat than the Shack Attack. But I ain't speaking about ballin', just thinking about brawling till y'all start ballin'. We all in together now, birds of a feather now. Just bought a plane, so we changing the weather now. So put your brakes on, caps, put your capes on, and knock off your block. Get dropped and have your face flown. Cause I'll prove it, scratch off the music like, hey, little stupid, don't make me lose it. Why you all in my ear, talking a whole bunch of shit that I ain't trying to hear? Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Geek, geek, I ain't playing around, make one false move, I take you down. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. I saw,
I hit him right dead in the jaw.
in the jaw.
I came, I saw, I hit him right dead in the jaw.
in the jaw.
I came,
I saw,
I hit him right dead in the jaw.
in the jaw.
I came, I saw, I hit him right dead in the jaw.
in the jaw. See, I caught him with a right hook, caught him with a jab, caught him with an uppercut, kicked him in his ass, sent him on his way, cause I ain't for that talk. And no trips to the county, I ain't for that walk. We split like two pins at the end of a lane. We'll knock out your spotlight and put an end to your vein. Put a DTP pendant at the end of your chain and put the booty of a switch at the end of a plane. Yeet, yeet. Why you all in my ear talking a whole bunch of shit that I ain't trying to hear? Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Yeet, yeet. I ain't playing around. Make one false move, I take you down. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Hey, you want what with me? I'ma tell you one time, don't fuck with me. Get down, cause I ain't got nothing to lose and I'm having a bad day. Don't make me take it out on you. You want what with me? I'ma tell you one time, don't fuck with me. Get down, cause I ain't got nothing to lose and I'm having a bad day. Don't make me take it out on you. Man, cause I don't wanna do that. I wanna have a good time and enjoy my jack. Sit back and watch the women get drunk as hell so I can wake up in the morning with a story to tell. I know it's been a little while since I've been out the house, but now I'm here, you wanna stand around running your mouth? I can't hear nothing you saying or spitting, so what's up? Don't you see we in the club, man? Shut the fuck up. Yeet, yeet. Why you all in my ear talking a whole bunch of shit that I ain't trying to hear? Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Yeet, yeet. I ain't playing around. Make one false move, I take you down. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. We in the red light district. 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 The red light district. The red light district. We in the red light district.
Let's get it. I bought for 16 passenger. This a G5, no, this not a Challenger. I keep some members with me in the fridge. The coat seats, they some cannibals. They like to geek. Drink a whole bottle, wake up and repeat. She took a look, mixed it with the chill out. Now she say she saying 3D. I go in the jungle and they got a coat. I bet I come out with a mean. I bet I do this shit for the fam, cause this shit bigger than me. Color stones in my infinity lean. And in the factory masterpiece.
What is going on, everybody? How we doing? I hope you've all had a good week. I know it's been a little while since I've uploaded anything. I've been pretty busy, but I wanted to put something out today. So, and there's gonna be no face cam today. I tried to figure it out. I can't. I don't know why. It screws up when I use Discord. It's very strange. But let's get a playlist going. Something in the background. Something fun for everybody. There we go. But yeah, how is everyone? How are we doing, guys? Ready for the tea? You got it. You got it, Muns. So, I played the music at the beginning because I know it's copyrighted music. This video is probably gonna get taken down anyways from the person that we're gonna talk about, since they're just on one about it. But I want to talk about a kinda my favorite card shop W. Yeah, I want to talk about a card shop called Sakura's Card Shop. They had issues with what's going on, Ash? How we doing? They had issues with Pokevault and some of his members a while ago, which was one thing. They had me blocked for a while. They unblocked me recently, and they started talking bad shit, which I'm okay with because I love it, and I talk shit back. But there's a lot of things that I kind of want to go over with them, doing research the past couple days. He said he was going to share our DMs, so I'm going to share you guys the DMs that went on between us as well. I think that's fair. I think that's okay. He did threaten me with a lawsuit, so I figured, why not do this as an informational video as to why you guys should probably stay away from businesses like this when they do things like this, right? So let's get into it, all right? So yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, I was online, right? And somebody posted this. This guy Freeze the Verse posted this. This is all public. You can look at all of this directly on Twitter if you want. It's all available there. Friday, yes. This all happened Friday. You'll be on your side if he tries to sue. He has nothing to sue on, because if he's considering this a threat, me as a threat, then that's on him. Plus, he threatened to beat people up, so that's kind of not working in his favor either. But this person posted this. They said, "Oh my fucking god, thank you so much, Sakura's Card Shop. I got the first ever SAR slab. These are so beautiful." The guy made custom slabs. Whatever, that's fine. I said, shit is so stupid from a stupid company, because he had me blocked at this point. He then goes on to post things like this, right? Shit content from a shit YouTuber. Goes to my page, whatever. Whole thing, that's fine. And again, you guys can read all of this. I said he buys his followers. And he said this. This is the first thing I want to bring up, because this is kind of funny to me. He said, "Who did I buy? I can unprivate all 200 plus YouTube videos if needed. We just came off a YouTube strike the other day. Maybe I should embarrass you in your community in return," right? So he's already going off. He's already going off on me, saying that, he's gonna embarrass us as a community, which is fine. That's completely fine by me. But I wanted to go, so I wanted to kind of take a look at his YouTube and stuff. If you go here, it's Sakura's World YouTube, over 500k subs, right? So we click on it, we go here. This is his YouTube. 581k subs, one video. Is this the true Kendrick versus Drake? We'll actually get into that too, because he compares himself to Kendrick Lamar and he calls me Drake, which I think is funny, because he's basically saying that I have a massive Johnson, So at that point, it's a little weird. Hi, Easy Moon, how's it going? How we doing? We're just going over some tea on a card shop that I don't think anybody should shop at. Again, it's all informational. You can take it as you want. It's my opinion. What's going on, Crane? How you doing? Crane with the hot diggity dog. So yeah, again, 581k subscribers, right? Whatever. This guy was bragging about how big his channel is. My problem with it, my issue, is we'll go to Social Blade here, right? So it shows this thing. I was talking to Crane about this the other night, actually. If you look at the dip where he apparently privated the videos, it says he's lost negative 33 million views. How did he get that much? I'm about to show you. So normally somebody like this would be buying followers, buying subscribers and all that, right? But what this guy failed to do is on Social Blade. So let's do this, for example, right? I'll type in Leonhardt. Perfect example here. I'll type in Leonhardt. We'll go to Leonhardt's Social Blade. If you go to his socials here, and you click on Instagram, it takes you right to Leonhardt's Instagram, right? If you go to Twitter, it takes you right to Leonhardt's Twitter. What the Sakura guy failed to do is change the socials, because if you go to Twitter, it takes you to this guy, Ice Gaming, an old FaZe Clan member. If you go to his Instagram, it takes you to Ice VR, the same guy from FaZe Clan. This Sakura bought this YouTuber's account. He bought this YouTuber's personal account to make it look like he had all these subscribers. So automatically, everything he's trying to say about my channel is pathetic as shit. Don't get me wrong. He does have more subscribers than me. Let's look at his real channel, right? Let's look at his actual channel. 242 subscribers. This is his actual channel. This is him. This is his actual thing. This video is also public. You can go see this. At the beginning, he talks shit about Vault's community, which I also wasn't okay with. But so I just wanted to get that part out of the way first and foremost. You can't say that you have all these subscribers when you just bought somebody's channel with daddy's money. I'm sorry, that's just not how it works. So yeah, he said all this stuff, just a bunch of nonsense. And then why does he have a child as his mascot? That's another thing we'll get into, because he was pretty pissed about that. So he posted this. It's great seeing PokeVault, Cool Trainer Ryan, Hanger Gang, and everyone associated with this account and some of Vault's Discord constantly attack shops and dragging them through the mud. Which, yes, we did drag him through the mud. We did talk shit, but for very good reasons. If you're gonna come after communities that I'm a part of, I'm gonna come after you. It's just that simple, right? I'm just calling a spade a spade. This is also the same tweet that Dr. Applesauce retweeted and was for some reason pissed off and dragged himself into it. I don't know why he dragged himself into it in the first place. That was kind of weird, kind of strange. But it just went on and on. So he then starts posting these screenshots about people in Vault's Discord attacking him. But somebody on Twitter actually DM'd me images of when he actually went into Vault's Discord first starting shit. Somebody on Twitter was talking shit to him, and then he went into Vault's Discord and started talking shit. So it's like, he's kind of at fault, you know? Why is Dr. Applesauce like a side villain who always gets caught? I have no idea. I don't know why he got involved. He's like that Leonardo DiCaprio meme. Whenever like Vault's mentioned or Opossum's mentioned, you know, he's on the couch, he stands up, he points. He's like, that's me. He's like, that happened to me. And he's got to run there. Is this the Lambo guy? Yes. Yes, chill. This is Lambo Rambo. So all of this happened. Again, like I said, you can look at it yourself. There's a lot to go through. There's a lot of comments were said. It got big. He started saying, you know, he got harassed. He's playing victim. Over 20,000 transactions. I'm sorry, but if you're a shop, you're not keeping track of every individual transaction that you made to try to flex. That's weird to me. That's so weird. And on top of that, too, if you have so many transactions, then why is your store blank? You have no product. Everything is sold out. Your homepage, every single thing is sold out. How are you gonna flex your transactions when nobody can make a transaction? It's crazy. It just doesn't make sense to me. And if you also try to view his site mobily, it just says add a product here. Everything, like, there's just blank spots everywhere. So I don't get the flex. But we're gonna get into the DMs because the DMs were the important part. I did go off on him a little bit, just to be funny. I don't know. I'm not a nice person when it comes to this type of stuff. But we're gonna go into the DMs. All this other stuff on the side here, I'm not hiding because these are also people that started stuff with me. So, except Johnny Crambo. Johnny and this Trent guy. Johnny Crambo's a good dude. Awesome dude. He comes into Ryan's streams all the time. You're not a nice person in general, you damn right. So, if you look on the right here, this is Sakura sending me screenshots trying to be like, hey, I didn't do anything wrong. In Vault's Discord. He's always been a piece of shit. Scumbag. He's also the Sakura guy, if you go back far enough, he's also the guy who posted those stolen Fusion Strike hits from the factory a while ago. He was posting that to get clout on Twitter. What's going on, Pity Mouse? How we doing? Oops, wrong account. But so yeah, he sends me all these screenshots about it, you know. We don't need any, shout out to Jay Macy. Shout out to Jay Macy. But so what happened in Vault's Discord is, they were calling him a scalper, which he kind of is. I'm not gonna lie, kind of. He sends damaged boxes to people sometimes, but we're not allegedly. But we're not gonna get into that. He said, "Isn't this owned by one of the biggest scalpers in the community? Only what I've heard. Can't confirm. If I'm wrong, let me know." And sure, what's going on, TT? Sure, like Vault's prices on his breaks might be a little high sometimes to people, but when they come from fresh booster boxes and you price them out individually, it's all fair. Plus he's putting on a show, and plus he does all these giveaways, so there's not really any room to complain about his prices. Brother, there's no way you used my face, Delta. I didn't have time to make a thumbnail, so I just clicked on one of the first images that popped up. 500k YouTube subscribers, but 1800 IG followers. Yeah, he kind of fakes a lot of his stuff. Like I said, he bought that YouTube account. I can't even make that up. Like, at first I was like, well, maybe he doesn't buy his subscribers. Maybe the numbers here are just wrong. But when you click and it goes to somebody else's completely different page, that's when you gotta truly, realize what's going on here. So he said, please tell me where I lied, because I told him he's a straight up liar. And then he sends me a screenshot of him messaging PokeVault. Hey Sean, Ken Lee said this is the best way to get a hold of you to talk about some issues I've been having with your community. I still don't know who the fuck Ken Lee is. You'll see later in our DMs he mentions this Ken Lee person again. I have no idea who that is. I don't care to know who that is. It's me, Ash said. Well, Ash, if it is you, I'm so sorry for what I said. But then he goes on to send me screenshots talking to somebody he said that is close to Vault, but didn't mention who they were. He said the name Ben. I don't know who Ben is. I could care less. If Ben is associated with Vault, that's fine. But Vault didn't respond for a reason, and that's because this guy is a scumbag and Vault wants nothing to do with the drama in his community. That makes perfect sense to me. Enough said. But he goes on to share all these screenshots about it. He's saying, outside the mods, I'm not honestly sure how active Vault is in Discord, which is whatever. He said, messages between me and someone he is very close with. Please enlighten me. Then he sends a popcorn emoji like 10 seconds later, as if I'm supposed to just jump on the scene and respond immediately. I don't understand. This right here is just wildly petty and out of pocket. I said, buddy, you're the one who started it. You were arguing with people on Twitter and then went into Vault's Discord to start shit. You're literally a fucking loser. He said, you mean the place I was drugged to. As if the hands of God picked this man up off of Twitter and just tossed him into Vault's Discord and said, it's your battle now, my friend. Like, what the actual fuck does that mean? Drama alert Pokemon edition. I'm so sick of these little twink pipsqueaks thinking that they just own the community. I'm sick of it. I'm done. I hate, believe it or not, with how much I talk about it, I hate Pokemon drama. But I have to talk about it to make sure that these people are known, because these are the type of people that you can buy product from and you would never know that they're just laughing at you, What's going on, Mr. Hoot? We're just talking about a scumbag. We're just talking about some, a grifter. So, anyways, this is the screenshot that I sent to him. That was sent to me. This is what he said when he first entered Vault's Discord. He said, "Hello, Sakura's Card Shop is in the chat. Where'd y'all go?" And he started tagging people that he was arguing with on Twitter. No, not you, Ash. You're not a scumbag today. That's usually only on, like, Friday nights. When you're a menace and cranky. I said you're a grown-ass man with a child acting like this. I invested Rose Rudy is scum for making the video. Bowman, Evolving Skies alts go up. He said it's not market manipulation. I mean, Evolving Skies is wild right now. But all Sword and Shield by the end of summer is going to get huge. I can almost guarantee that. I'd almost guarantee that you're going to see battle styles even go up a lot by the end of summer. Yeah, I called him a grown-ass man-child. He said, LOL. He said, you are embarrassing the fuck out of them. By them, he's referencing Ryan and Vault. Which is funny because if you know Ryan personally, you know he doesn't give two fucks about any of this. I didn't want to even drag Ryan into this or Vault, to be completely honest. They should have no interest or place in this drama. That's just how it is. He said, get the dick out your ass, which is funny because it's true. Ryan does try to, you know, stick it in sometimes. A stern talking to. Then he goes on to say scalping, which if you go to his Twitter replies, he says, he keeps saying that he didn't call Vault a scalper. He just said, isn't he a scalper? And it's like, brother, it's the same. You're saying the same thing. I can't say, oh, isn't Andy autistic when it's a clear fact that I call him autistic, you know? It would be hypocrisy. It's how it is. He then mentions $20 Evolving Skies, which for that break, if you take the individual packs and break it down and you add the money to the Evolving Skies, sure, you can say it's a $20 Evolving Skies pack, just like you can do with anything. Andy is autistic. I told him to get their ducks out of the mouth. Thank you, iPhone. He said, who's fucking you in the ass? And it's literally all just because I said his slab looked like shit, which it does. His slab looks like actual garbage. I'm sorry, but this does not. You're making you're like fake cards to look like real Pokemon cards, and you know, I promise. I don't know this for a fact, but I promise this man is going to sell these. He's gonna sell them. Slab is hideous. Exactly. So why are you making fake slabs? It's just how it is. It makes no sense to me. It's dumb. He said, I exposed y'all, that's all I needed. He said, you said I lied. So it's this whole back and forth of him being pissed that I called him a liar when he was only sharing certain things, certain screenshots to people to make himself look good. He loves playing victim. He goes on to say that, you know, this has happened months ago. This is not recent drama. I asked him who the fuck Ben was. He still wouldn't tell me. He would just post like little ass screenshots. He said, I have a huge following. People will talk shit. This is where it starts to get crazy because when you say only daddy lies, is he crying over a Discord ban? Yes. And me calling his slab ugly. So if you tell me you have a huge following and that people are going to talk shit, I'm going to start doing my research, right? I'm going to start looking into it. So I told him he doesn't have a huge following, which I proved to you guys. He bought his following. He bought it. He bought his huge following. Then he goes, "You are such a sad individual. I bet CTR is ramming that ass." Well, finally, we see something true. Finally, something comes out that is correct. I mean, Jesus, it only took how many messages? He then goes to say, "See y'all at card party." Like it's some sort of threat. "See y'all at card party." Buddy, you look like Fred Flintstone had sex with Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys. Alright? You're not a threat whatsoever. I don't know why you're acting like you're a threat. And then you got Dr. Applesauce, Franklin the Turtle looking motherfucker, defending you too. Neither of you are scary. Neither of you are a threat to this hobby, this community, or anything. You're just all talk and cry. Small dogs with a big bark. Cop Delta's next victim. So he said, "Y'all will literally be at my booth, like always, buying shit from my buddy." Buddy, if your buddy is running the booth, it's not your booth. It's your buddy's booth. You're just there. You're just hovering. You're circling around it. That's not your booth. Unless you're buying the booth for your buddy and slapping your name on there, in which case your buddy clearly doesn't do much business then. I agree, Delta. It's a children's event at the end of the day. He said, "Y'all will literally be, it won't happen, 100% promise that." I said, "I promise none of us will be there at your shit booth." Then he goes to say, "I'll be at Ken Lee's booth." So it's not his booth. It's not his booth. It's Ken Lee's booth. So automatically, he's just lying to lie. Again. What's going on, Jimmy Russell? How we doing, bud? Again, I don't know who Ken Lee is. I have no idea. If anyone can explain that to me or let me know, apparently they sell cards or something. And trust me, from the bottom of my heart, I have no problem with this Ken Lee person. I have no problem with them. I don't know who they are. I'm sure they're a great person. I just don't know who they are. Ken Lee has more over this guy since she bought it. Oh, it's a woman. Get him out of the hobby. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm sure she's a fantastic person. I have no problem with her whatsoever. But I don't know who she is, so I don't know why he keeps mentioning a person that I don't know. I'll find you, John. He said, which is exactly where they'll end up. That's the best thing about friends. One of my closest friends is Ken Lee. Ken Lee is very close with Rev. Rev is close to Dollar Store Rev and Ryan. So pull up. Let me tell you something about the way these type of chains work. Because you're friends with somebody, that doesn't mean that somebody is friends with another person. That doesn't mean that because you're friends with Ken Lee, that Ryan is going to be like, "What's going on, my brother?" Like, that's not how it works. And I've never heard this person mentioned once. And my VTuber could have a brawl. Your VTuber would win, Andy. Your VTuber would win. I told him to keep yapping. This isn't going to go how you think it's going to go. Which it didn't. This was foreshadowing. It didn't go the way they wanted it to. He said, "What are you going to do about it? Go buy your $20 double market booster packs and call it a day." That is literally scalping. He keeps bringing up Vault. He keeps bringing up Vault's packs. And it's like, brother, this is between you and me. This is me calling you a liar and a piece of shit. Stop bringing up Vault. Vault has nothing to do with this. Asked if he's threatening me. He said, "Was it a threat? If you felt like it, you're funny." He clearly was. He's clearly telling me to show up Because you'll see in the next few messages that he's psycho. I said the pedo-looking dude with the anime girl mascot is attempting to threaten me. Because I'm sorry, if this is your mascot, if your whole like thing is like Sakura and you call yourself a grown-ass man and you have little girls as your man, you might want to like think twice. It's a little sus to me. I'm not calling him a pedo. Again, I'm not calling him a pedophile. I'm saying he looks like a pedophile. I called him a groomer. I didn't call him a pedophile, I called him a groomer. So, I told him pull up to New Jersey Collecticon. Just like he said, card party. He said, you won't do shit, neither will they, everyone is all talk. So we're no longer talking about like having a conversation. He's talking about a physical confrontation. I'm not gonna hit a man-child. I'm sorry. I'm not. I won't. I don't know why he even wants to bring up a physical confrontation. Bro is probably into lollies. He definitely is. I said, I promise nobody's afraid of you. He said, I've heard many things about you last night, and it's hilarious. This is where I was laughing. This is where I had a great laugh, because I said, no, you didn't. You just stalked my YouTube. He said, no one is afraid of any time, anyone. Somebody messaged me on Facebook, apparently knows you well from what I was told. I haven't interacted with anybody on Facebook in like 3 years. So they don't know me too well, apparently. Plus, my name is nowhere on my Twitter, on my, it's only on my YouTube. But you have to, like, go and actively search to get information on me, right? Which is just funny. It's crazy. I said, buddy, I saw you sending your little bitches to my comment section. It's so pathetic. And then he starts to kind of backpedal. He says, I didn't send anyone anywhere. Called him Mr. Lambo. He started pulling an Ash and saying liar in all caps, which is the first thing I thought of when he sent this message. I thought of Ash immediately. I told him to seek therapy. He said one of us has proof, the other's on its knees. Which he didn't specify which one. So, again, it's a little weird. Told me he was lying. He said you have no clue what you're talking about. Chain events are way out of whack. I said I have shit say way back from April, which is true, because this guy below, I won't show the DMs because I didn't ask him to have permission, but this Trent guy sent me messages of Sakura's card, just literally talking shit to people. Somebody made a Reddit post about how big of a piece of shit he was, and he had a lawyer send a cease and desist to that person to take down the Reddit post, which is kind of wild to me. He said, don't worry, this is all being shared with others. So, thank you for giving me permission to share it with others as well. I appreciate you, Sakura. He said, you literally don't even know what happened. You're sharing shit from a year ago, trying to include it in something that happened in October. Here's a life lesson we can learn, guys, okay? Take notes about this. If somebody was a piece of shit last year, and they were still a piece of shit in October, and they're still a piece of shit now, chances are they're always going to be a piece of shit. If every interaction somebody has with them is negative and they're a piece of shit, it doesn't matter the time of events. They were a piece of shit all the time. It's like I don't understand why he doesn't get that concept. He's trying to like defend himself to make me like him or change my opinion about him. But at the end of the day, once you're a piece of shit, you're always going to be a piece of shit. Unless you actively attempt to change the way you are or the person you're becoming. And he clearly has no desire to do that whatsoever. So I said, you're not a good person. Or I'm not going to act like you're a good person. He said, I'm the best person. Which is a lie. Leonhardt's the best person. So, again, he's lying. I said, no, you're literally one of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever had the displeasure of interacting with. It's astounding. He said, where's the proof I sent someone to your YouTube? I'm waiting. He sends the same popcorn gif. And here it is. Here it is. The proof. This is one of the worst streams I have ever witnessed. Which isn't wrong. I even commented and said true. I even commented under it and said very true. I said, bro, it was 10 seconds. Literally 10 seconds between this comment and this GIF. He said, I don't know who that is, not even joking. I said, you don't know your own profile either, because he commented as well on it. I don't send people like y'all do. Which nobody's ever sent anybody after him. And I never went after him on behalf of Vault or Ryan. I went after him on behalf of myself, because nothing pisses me off more than scumbags in this hobby who have an ego bigger than their cock. Right? I said, nah, dude. Because I just wanted to end the conversation at this point. He said, I don't send people to attack people. That's what y'all do. 50k people saw that retweet. So someone probably went and looked. First of all, you're talking about how big your community is. How you have all these massive followers. But now it's just because some random person saw the tweet? Which is it? Do you have a lot of followers or do you not? Then he goes, you're playing victim. Those people clearly, or I said you're playing victim, and those people clearly know you. You're guilty by association regardless, which is true. Because if I put out a tweet saying, Cool Trainer Ryan, it manipulates his packs, and when he opens them, he makes sure he guarantees to get his chase card every stream. If I said something like that, right, and I had some people commenting, and they messaged CTR and were like, you're a scammer, your things, your videos are all shows or whatever, blah blah, that's on me, because I'm the one putting that information out there. That's my fault. They're guilty by association with what I posted. He called me stupid. I said grown-ass man acting like this in Twitter DMs. He said, I have the same energy in person, y'all don't. So, if you see him in person, expect him to be crying and whining, apparently, because he's got the same energy. I said, I'm worked up. I'm not the one sending gifts when someone doesn't reply after 10 seconds. He called me irrelevant, which is also true. I'm not going to lie. Called him a small dog with a big bark. And then he keeps asking for proof when I keep sending him things. I don't know. I said, unless you show proof that it's not a follower of yours or someone who doesn't know you whatsoever, then I'm not wrong. And then he just keeps going on about how it's false. Yeah, this guy, bro, it's wild. He is so stuck on this one comment on my YouTube video, and I don't understand why. It's like, buddy, you already said that I was shit yourself. You shouldn't worry about if someone else says I'm shit or whether they're guilty with you then, right? So I said, this is what you're saying about me with the community I'm associated with, right? Because he is. He said that he's attacking Vault and Ryan because guilty by association. Tell him to charge his phone. Damn, Andy, I should have. Damn, that would have been good. He said that's not how it works, dipshit. You actually drug them in. This man, does he understand the definition of dragging somebody into something? I don't think he does. Like, I feel like he's got to weigh what? Yeah, drag. Exactly. I feel like he's got to weigh like a half a pound because the wind just blows him wherever, apparently. It's crazy. Then he posts this. He keeps sending me like screenshots about dragging people. He says that I'm directly affiliated with CTR, which is true. But he mentioned them first. He literally brought them up. Then he calls us a community of hate. So, I don't think anybody in this community, ours, Ryan's, Vault's, Chris Klein, Crane, everyone, I don't think anybody necessarily hates. I think it's more banter. I think it's more, memes, sarcasm, fun. But there's no place of hate, because at the end of the day, it's usually just one person or two people that have beef, and they're typically just gone. We've seen that countless times, that people just leave. They're gone. They don't come back. Those are the people that are truly hating. Oh, Chris is live? We'll raid him. We'll raid the fuck out of him. Fuck yeah. I said there's no hate. We all help each other, lift each other up. Vault could have stopped this months ago, but he refused. So this right here, this automatically should have ended the conversation. Vault could have stopped this months ago, but he refused. Because Vault didn't answer him, he assumed that... my voice cracked, my bad. He assumed that, that Vault was just a coward or something. Crazy. I said, you're playing victim. He brings up the screenshots again. I said, what does timing have to do with the fact that this actually happened? You started shit first. He said timing has to do with everything. It was resolved. It clearly was never resolved if he keeps bringing it up, right? And then he's doing that thing that I absolutely fucking hate. And Ash knows I can't stand this. He goes, am I? It was. It's those little, short questions. I cannot stand that shit. If it was, why are you still kicked? Is what I asked him to. And he said they kicked me in October. It's like, so if everything's resolved and good, why aren't you still in the Discord? Why aren't you associating with his community, trying to build, your rep up a little bit? Trying to show them that you're not an absolute piece of goblin shit. He's bringing up screenshots. I said, I don't care. I said, I care about the fact that you start shit with people and act like a man-child. He said, you can't pick and choose. This guy and Joji Card should have internet beef. I would pay to see that. Honestly, Joji Cards has been silent. I think he learned his lesson. I think he realized that he's nothing special, nothing big, and that he's not going to go anywhere. Oh, I do have something about Joji. Hold on. I got to send this screenshot over to myself. I do have something about Joji Cards I wanted to mention, too. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, so... Oh, it's on his community post, too. Great. So, you can't pick and choose. It's not... He said, want to see when they start shit with me. I said, I don't care. None of this matters here, because it's just rinse and repeat of what he's saying. He's bringing up screenshots. He said, you aren't even listening. I don't think you want to listen. Even though I first said you aren't even listening to me. Right? I told him exactly what happened again. He said, and then he says that was in May. He keeps bringing up different dates. That shit was resolved. I don't understand what this guy's talking about. He keeps bringing up different dates of when he started shit with different people. It's like, brother, if you keep starting shit with people like this, then you're clearly in the wrong. You're clearly a piece of shit. He said, I admit to Ben, I took something he said way out of context, and he admitted that what he said could have easily been taken out of context. We both apologized and everything, which I still truly do not believe that any apologies were sincere. So I said, I don't care if it was resolved. You still did it. Shows how big a piece of shit you are. I'm gonna enjoy my afternoon with my friends while you sit on Twitter during your supposed Twitter break. Because he posted a thing on his Twitter and said, he pinned it. He was like, my daughter was born. It's time for us to leave Twitter. Twitter's taking a lot of my time. So it's like you were supposed to take a Twitter break, and here you are unblocking me talking shit. Then he goes to say all of this. People make mistakes, and it's very easy to misinterpret things over the internet, which is what happened. That's literally not why I was banned. It is not related to that at all. That's where it should have ended. I didn't respond because I said, you know what? Not worth my time. He then today started talking shit to me. He posted my channel and said a bunch of random shit under his thing. I don't know if I can find it. Let's see. I can't remember if it was under this or under Dr. Applesauce's stuff. Oh yeah. Here's the one thing that kind of pissed me off. He posted this of me. This is an old photo of me when I did a wedding. I was very down and out. Had little to no money. Was doing weddings still because I needed some money for the summer. I was couch hopping. I was on a lot of drugs. I was on a stupid amount of drugs. I was selling drugs, couch hopping place to place. You did mention you hate people taking photos of you, like old ones. Yeah, because it wasn't the best time of my life. Like, again, I've grown as a person. I've been a lot more careful with my health, with my dieting, with the way that I kind of move myself and the way I talk to people. But back then, I was not in a good place. This couple needed help. With their wedding because they didn't have a lot of money themselves and they were having their wedding in their front yard. So I did their wedding for free. I did their wedding completely for free. DJ'd the whole thing. I helped out with like ushering. I helped out with like catering, like moving the food around and stuff for them and announcing everything. So I told him I was like posting a picture of my IG years ago when I was doing drugs. At least I can admit I leveled up and got out of that stage. Can't say the same about your clown ass. So then he said, who stole your shoelaces? Because obviously there's no shoelaces in here. And what I said here is exactly what happened. My shoelaces were used to tie down a tarp that was blocking sunlight from the bride and groom's table. Because they couldn't afford a tent for the food or anything, like to sit under. So they had all their tables outside. So they had a tree in their yard. And me and my buddy took our shoelaces and we tied this tarp up around the trees so that way the sun wouldn't hit their actual like table while they were eating. And then he asked where my socks were, and I said the simple reply of, buddy, they're called ankle socks. All I wear is ankle socks. Cum drop is crazy. So then he begins to bring up his Lambo again. And he says, oh, I forgot you mentioned my Lambo earlier. Get good. Let me know if you want me to do some donuts shirtless. And I said, I speak for everyone when I say we do not care about your ugly ass car. It ain't a flex. Some people are grateful to own the Hondas that you were dissing because he made a comment saying, I own a Lambo while you own a Honda to somebody, which is pathetic as shit. It doesn't matter what car you drive as long as it gets to point A to point B and it's helping you succeed further in life. Makes no sense. Those aren't his. I honestly don't believe they are his. Also, he put his license plate in there, so that's, great for him. That's awesome. But I said, grow the fuck up. And again, you mentioned Kendrick Lamar, Andy, so here it is. He said, from now on, call me K-Dot. If you don't understand the reference, go to YouTube. Matches your poppy name perfectly. Y'all take shit so serious and it's funny. What do I care if someone drives a Honda? He clearly does, otherwise he wouldn't have made the post. He said Hondas get badass gas mileage and K-Series make stupid power for how small they were. So now he's just deflecting. He said, you sound like the type of person who would see someone in public and physically assault them because of the internet. Keep in mind, he threatened me first. He wanted a physical altercation and said pull up in the DMs. I'd put $1,000 on it that you're that type of person. You are such a hateful person. I am not hateful. I am just upset that people like this are allowed in the hobby. I would love if this guy fixed his attitude and was a successful positive shot, but he's never going to be. So that sucks. I said, you're really comparing yourself to Kendrick, saying I have a giant cock. I mean, it's what else is there to say? But to finish up the DMs, I called him later on in one of these posts. Because he had a bunch of kids that were like DMing me shit, and he also like There was a kid like saying random shit to me. I was like, I'm not arguing with children. I'm sorry. You're all just gonna get blocked. I don't want to argue with a child. And I said, I called him a groomer. Because like these kids are clearly seeing what he's saying to me, taking that energy and using it on other people. That's grooming. It's literally grooming. So he says to me, I'm going to kindly ask you to back the fuck off with the grooming pedo remarks towards me. You've made multiple as someone whose sisters were raped as kids, not by family members, so don't start. I don't fucking appreciate it. I never once even crossed my mind to think that I would make any rape comments towards him. I never would, I never have, I never will with anybody. I take that shit seriously. That's fucked up. So I don't understand why he would even say something like that. He said, talk shit all you want, but leave the grooming and pedo remarks out of it. And I posted this. No, I don't think I will. He said, I'll just slap a cease and desist. And I said, there it is. Because he's threatened other people with it. He said, yep, go cry like the others did who lied and got caught with their pants down. Also, I only asked them to edit what they said. That's all. Buddy, if you're sending lawyers at people asking them to edit things, that shows your insecurity as a person. That shows you fucked up somewhere along the line. Not them. Not them whatsoever. Then he sends me this. He sends me the email that he sent to somebody else. The lawyers. You posted a 100% false statement that can damage our reputation. Specifically, just be cautious as you'll often see a price today that dropped significantly the following day. A prime example is he had 151 boxes for $110, and the following day they dropped to 85. This is a false statement, and we have shown our lawyers that this is in fact false, as we do not sell for $85 per box. Buddy, you sent your lawyers after somebody because you were selling boxes cheaper? We do believe your intent was malicious, but if you can edit these false statements, we will not pursue anything. He had nothing to go on anyways. It's wild to me. He said, here's your proof that I only requested them to edit the false statement. They could have left everything else, but that's what happens when you slander someone with false statements, which can be backed on our end. As social media is a public outlet, those statements can easily be used against you, so chill with the grooming pedo remarks. I said, you fucking idiot. I said you looked like a pedo. I never said you were one. He said and called me groomer. I said, threatening on shit you started is wild. I have fair use to critique every little thing you say, which is true. I can call him a groomer all the fuck I want, because at the end of the day, there are children looking at his posts, talking to other people and looking up to him. As a shop, as a brand, you set an example. You are grooming these type of people to look up to you, to mold themselves. And you're being a piece of shit. And therefore they think they can be pieces of shit. It's called grooming. It's a definition of it. He said fair use, but libel. You have no libel take in this whatsoever. You've been slandering my channel. You've been threatening me. But all of a sudden now it's a lawyer thing for you? He said, I talked to a lawyer. I said, don't cry. He said, you'll end up with the same email. I don't care about talking shit, but some things I won't put up with due to family members being raped as kids, not by family. Don't want you to twist anything. Again, he says this. Again, he says this. I don't believe that this story of his is true. I don't believe it's true. It could be. It could be allegedly, but I don't think it's true. Why would you bring it up so many times? He has no legal reason or ability to sue, and him saying it twice is sus. That's what I'm saying. He's talking out his ass. It is wild. I said, you're the only one insinuating shit with that last sentence. It never once crossed my mind. And then this is the part he's talking about, because he was telling somebody, nah, he mentioned something about pedo in DMs. I said, you're right. I did in DMs. Wouldn't call you that in public, lest I get sued for defamation like you threatened on others allegedly. I said, I did mention it in DMs, but he can clearly see in the DMs, I said, you look like a pedo. Never called him a pedophile. I said, he looks like a pedo, which he does. He looks like a scumbag. He looks like a pedo. He looks like a groomer. He looks like all these things. He said, I think you need help. I said, you look like a pedo. And he said, I groom people. And I said, I can say you look like a dirty bitch too. I can say anything. I can say you look like anything. He then says this. Call him Charles Manson. He said, I'm going to ask you to stop harassing me. I've shown you guys all these tweets. I've shown you guys all these DMs. This is where it's funny to me. He says, I'm going to ask you to stop harassing me. You've been doing it for days, technically months. This can also be considered criminal. Once you get big, you'll understand these things. I said, it is grooming when you're letting children speak on your behalf like that instead of teaching them your followers shouldn't be that way. You harassed me. He said, I don't know these people. I was literally cooking dinner. That person doesn't follow me either. I said, maybe tell them they don't speak for you and to not comment that under your post. Maybe focus on that before you come at me. Bro, this guy cannot be spaced. It just seems like you're fighting an uphill battle with no end. Oh, this battle's done, Delta. Today is the last day. That's why I'm doing this stream. This is literally the end of it. This is the end of the end. I said, maybe don't go to socials and post pics of me first. Maybe don't come after my community members if you don't want to get flamed too. Then he says, again, please do not respond back. This is a warning. Do not respond back to Twitter comments or anything in the future. Do not respond back to this private message anymore. This is final. I said, hypocrisy runs thick in your blood. And he sends the same thing again. That's it, guys. That is the end of it. I'm not going to say we won because to me, there was no winning in this battle. There was nothing to win, to gain from this. This was just to show you guys that maybe you shouldn't shop at Sakura's card shop. If you want to shop somewhere, do your research, look for good, honest people to buy cards from. Don't buy cards from people like this. Because at the end of the day, all you're doing is supporting their emotions, which are all negative. You're supporting their pride and ego. And they're just going to keep doing this to people. They're going to keep shitting on people in their communities. So, it's all for Sakura's Card Shop. I will show you the Joji cards thing. I will show it. I will show it. But thank you for hearing me out on this. I just wanted to show you guys everything with full transparency. Because I know people talk shit. I know mining was brought up by Dr. Applesauce. It was brought up by this guy and probably a few other people. And I want to show you the full transparency that he wouldn't. So, let's go to YouTube. So, Joji cards. Joji cards. So a while ago, Joji Cards posted a video. I don't know if you guys have saw it, but he did a recap on it recently, where he opened up 2 Shining Legends packs. Where is it? Did he delete it? Here it is. Here it is. So, let me turn down the music.
3.54.
Movie Pikachu from way back when, I think 1999.
Oh, wait. Is this not it? No, this isn't it. This is his Leonhard video. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. So, he does this video where he talks about Shining Legends, right? He has 2 packs. He opens the 2 packs of Shining Legends. He's taking forever opening these. He's taking forever opening these. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And he pulls the Test Tube Mew from the one, right? Then he opens another one. Another Test Tube Mewtwo. And this whole video, he's going on about how this video should have more views. He's like, 60 views is crazy. Nobody's pulling shit like this on YouTube. It's wild. But if you go to his community post, He's also bragging about the fact that he weighed the packs. I don't understand why he would make a video like it was some crazy, you know, coincidence that he pulled two when he weighed the packs, and then he's showing that he weighed the packs as well. It's like he's going, I got you guys. Look at you suckers. Look at you suckers with my 60 views. It's like, bro, what are you talking about? Why would you even show this? I don't know, guys. It's fucking crazy to me. It's just these people, they're in our hobby and they're waiting for the opportunity to just make themselves feel better. You know, it's a blessing and a curse, right? Because it's a blessing because he was crying about eBay. If you go to Joji Cards' eBay, he is selling fairy energies on there for an upcharge because he thinks that because they no longer print fairy energies, that they are considered like vintage. It's wild. But we're going to go raid CK Plays. I'll post the link in the description. I'm going to go in there, have a good time. CK's the man, you know, he's the GOAT. Everyone go in there and post, Daddy has a big cock, alright? Go post that. And thank you guys again. I wanted to get that drama off. The video might get removed because if he sees it, he's going to get pissed. I don't care. I want to share that with you all. I want the safest community that we can have, and I don't want scumbags like that influencing you whatsoever. So, have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you later, and we'll stream again. We'll stream again maybe Tuesday. Who knows? But, alright, love you. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye.